What's going on, people? I built a new drone. It's a race drone, 5-inch. I picked the gear based on this kid named Vanover. He's like this really nice kid, and I think he's won a couple world championships racing drones. But I wanted to build a racer. I've never raced drones before, but I'm an RC plane guy, and I got into rotors, multi-rotors, many years back. And we were flying flip FPVs and stuff like that. We were building, aluminum armed and wooden drones. Tricopters were like the hot setups back in the day. But about a year and a half ago, I kind of started flying a little bit, and then about 9 months ago, I got DJI HD, and I just started flying again. Mainly, it would be like considered a freestyle type of flying, but I wanted to try racing. And to me, this is a cool little frame. I know it probably doesn't have a lot of good anti-vibration characteristics. It's made out of all like 2mm carbon fiber. It's put together a lot like a 3D puzzle. I'm sure you guys have seen things like this before. I haven't seen one exactly like this one. That camera mount looks like it's about 45 degrees, so it ought to want to go forward pretty good. I used a Radix Lee. It's a 20mm stack. Had I known this frame, the implications of a 20mm stack, I might not have gone with this frame. I haven't seen anyone fly this frame. There's not much information about different builds on this frame. It's from a company called myframefpv.com or something like that. It's basically a frame built by that company for somebody called Speedy Pizza Drone. They're out of Italy. Anyways, I gave the guys some money and they sent it to me, and we did a build. It took a little longer than I expected because, like I said, I've never built anything with 20mm flight stacks, and the availability of flight controllers. This is an F4, believe it or not. In this day and age, everybody is running F7 stuff. But I considered if Vanover can make this thing win championships, then it's got to be way better than what I can do. The only thing I don't like about this setup is, I guess it's my antenna. It has a Crossfire Nano receiver, but this Immortal T kind of sucks. I should have went with the Immortal L, and I probably will. I 3D printed a mount to hold that, but I just know that they're going to get chopped up by the props when it crashes. Other than that, it's a pretty neat little setup. It's using the HGLRC Nano Zeus VTX, and it's using the Hobbywing 4-in-1 40 amp, the X rotor. The motors, since I like to use a couple motors from companies. One is Cycle FPV and Brother. I got these motors for $10 a piece. They're the Velox. I think they're like 2500 kV. This is a 4S setup. All my other freestyle stuff is 6S. But I wanted to keep the weight down a little bit, so a little higher kV motor. I think my 6S's are 1960, and this is 2500. We'll see how they go. For $10 a piece, if you buy 10 of them, that was a pretty good deal in my opinion. But that's it. This is the build. We'll see how it goes. Oh, these batteries that I like to use for my 4S stuff are the Adrenalins 95Cs from Thunder Power. A friend of mine, when I lived in Vegas, he works at Thunder Power. He's an awesome 3D RC plane pilot. Flies helicopters, and I'm sure he could kick ass in quads if he wanted to. But his name's Kim Quinnett. He works at Thunder Power, so I try to give those guys some love when I can. But there's the build. About to build a little stand to set this on, because it's going to be wobbly with that battery mount on the bottom. And I noticed that those racer guys use a little U-shaped stand that the battery sits down inside, and they launch off at an angle, just to get their camera pointed forward. whole shot, I guess. Anyways, this is the build, and just wanted to share it with you guys. We'll see ya. Y'all take care.